Hello everybody, welcome back. It's King Blaine here again, obviously. We're playing some Hardspace Shipbreaker. We were gonna be playing some Desolate with Chris, but he's not feeling well. He's got a sinus infection. I told him not to worry. He's like, well, I can hop on right now. I'm like, nah, just rest. It really isn't that big a deal.
Hello, Shipbreaker. Please
Tell you what is a big deal.
Message. The last 10% of
Not
the
having
job
a cigarette
takes
in
as
my
much
mouth.
energy as the first 90%, which is why it's so
My
important
pack
to
was
always
empty and I had to go buy
110%.
some. Clean up my fucking desk again. Also gotta buy a new pair of trimmers so I can trim my fucking mustache. I was smoking cigarettes early at work and I started to doze off and started to catch my beard on fire. Or, not my beard, my mustache. Alright. Need to get a ship here. Last odor. Black Castle. Black Castle sounds cool. I don't know who that is. But no, I don't like Kralsar thrusters. So I can either do this ship, the heavy cargo. I don't think we've done a... I know we haven't done a heavy cargo yet. Or we could just do another one of these javelins. Yeah, let's do the heavy cargo. The heavy cargo is easier to do anyways. Because I ain't gotta fuck with that ion ring. Man, my arm into my cigarette there knocked my, whatever off. Oh, need fuel.
I really miss seeing people. Sitting in that shoebox of a hat is driving me up the wall.
Well, at least you got us in your ear all day.
It's just not the same. I need action. I need to drink a beer with friends every now and again. You get used to it, I guess.
Even playing board games together would be nice.
Board games? Yes. Hello, collector drinking game, anybody?
Oh, yes. I love that game. I never win, but it's okay. One day, we'll be out of here, and we'll all have a beer together somewhere. Promise.
Alright, we gotta get that, plate. Nope, not that one either.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
Yeah, that's just a thick cut point.
Salvage secured.
Let's,
Credits deposited.
no, shit. Haven't played in a minute. Right click. Gotta get that out of the way so I can get these other containers off here.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Sweet. Alright, let's go. Wait. I see something. That's a lot easier than trying to fuck with the, doing it one by one. I do enjoy this game. I know, after a long day of work, what would you rather do? Come home and do virtual work, but I don't know, this is fun. And it's not breaking my back to do it. I'm burning my tethers though.
Salvage secured.
I only hit one of them apparently. Yeah, I don't feel like fucking with that.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
I hooked one onto just this ship. Whatever, it'll go away after a while. It's not strong enough to even move this thing. That's a sound I don't hear often. What was that? Oh, Chris! You didn't have to sub with your Prime, dude. I appreciate you. You didn't have to. I do appreciate it, though, man. Like I said, you just need to go rest, dude.
Secured. Applying credit.
Ain't nobody like being sick. I know I fucking don't. Alright, let's see.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
Oh, get over here. Get over here.
Airlock
I
depressurizing.
need to get in there and depressurize this place.
Airlock
So I can start
pressurizing.
cutting it open a little bit more.
Air pressure level decreasing.
Give me that. Give me that. We'll get that
Airlock
done.
depressurizing. Airlock pressurizing.
I gotta go in here and depressurize this section now.
Air pressure level decreasing. Airlock depressurizing.
I think that's this whole side of the ship depressurized now. Ooh. I've never seen a clip, I don't think. Go to. All kinds of cool stuff in here. All that's depressurized already. We need to get into this area and depressurize it next.
Tether levels are low.
Salvage.
All good, bro. Got you on my stream deck right now. Also, they made it where you can now sub with Twitch Prime on your phone.
Secured.
I don't know, I've never had Twitch Prime, so I don't know anything about it. Alright,
Salvage accepted.
there's a reactor in there. I need to figure out if it's a level 1 or class 2, because I didn't look when I grabbed this ship. I do know I would like to shut the fuel off, though. Before it was a pain to do it. Really. Alright. Guess I'll keep that in mind. The only thing that's looks like it's pressurized in here is an airlock. So we do need to go and depressurize it.
Airlock depressurizing.
Alright, it is a Class 2 reactor because we have an ECU here. An environmental control unit. Ooh, we don't really have a way into the reactor. We'll have to take that section off first to get into the reactor. Okay, there's obviously something else I'm forgetting to cut here. We're gonna have to go into the inside and look. Come on, cut that. That one. That one. That one. Not sure what else it wants me to cut here.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied. Object processed. Transferring credits.
Not sure how to get that off, to be honest. I'll have to figure it out. Not sure how to do this shit.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits. Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
I like turtles.
You like turtles. Why do you like turtles?
Processor deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
I like turtles. I like turtles. Oh, look at that. We have a... Oh, it's a credit drive. I thought that was a data drive. That's a lot less entertaining then. I like turtles.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Alright, so how the fuck does one get this piece off of this piece? That arrow bridge is worth a lot of money. I don't want to cut it off. I think I got to though. No, don't want to cut that. I do not want to cut that. That's a bad idea. I want to cut this. Well, actually, there's some lights and stuff in there that I want. Give me them lights first.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Okay, now you can go in here.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
Shit. Turn it around. Come on. I left something in there I want. Get out of there. I saw something I didn't want to leave in there. Look, control panel. It's expensive. Okay, now once again, now you can go in there.
Secured. Credits awarded.
Now you can go in there. Just figure out how to use Twitch. Don't ask me. I may stream on Twitch, but yeah. I just stream it. I ain't very good at it. I get in through here. Maybe.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
Yes, I can. Okay. Bigger reactor. Gotta hit the fuel shutoff. That way we can get the thruster released.
Deposit accepted for processing.
Now we'll go ahead and pull the thruster out. And we're gonna cut a way out to get the reactor out.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Okay, we'll cut bottom half off. There we go, there's a good way out. That is a perfectly adequate way out. Alright, you go into there. Oh, I see. I cut a lot more off than I thought I did. Okay, then, you. Go that way. Probably need to.
Credits deposited.
Caution. No tethers. Please refill
Oh, not
supplies.
tethers? Damn. Double damn. Give me some that and that.
Have a nice
Processing object.
I know it pulled itself in eventually. Alright. Nanocarbon in that. Okay. Now I need a quicker way into that control unit here in a second.
Secured. Account credit applied.
First, let's go ahead and get all these panels off so
Credit deposited.
we can get into the reactor. Be like one more.
Processing valuable object. Credit.
Grab one of these mounting plates out of here. Oh, look out, there was a way in here. I had to look up. I ain't good at looking up.
Deposit accepted.
Okay. Not what I meant to do. Alright, now the reactor has no more coolant. It is going critical, but it's got a long cooldown because we did a shutdown process.
Urgent action required.
Urgent action's already been taken.
Rewards will be paid.
Why is this mounting plate and the piping gotta be so heavy? I guess it did have a reactor on it. Reactor, and it had a engine on it.
Valuable object processed.
Thruster.
Credits awarded.
Okay, let's see what the rest of this side of the ship
Credit applied.
gone. Go ahead and get these cut off now. Take that panel off, and that can go in.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Go down there.
Processing valuable deposit. Credits transferred.
How to get this ECU out here? Gonna have to cut a hole in the wall. That reactor cooling system is quite pricey. We got them separated.
Salvage Salvage destroyed.
Yeah, you gotta destroy some salvage. Down you go into the barge. Alright, let's go ahead and rip stuff out of this room.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Give me that. And
Salvage
that.
deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
That goes in there. We got a bottle of water. Let's go in there.
Salvage secured. Applying
Who
credit.
needs water? There it is. I'm gonna drink beer. Thirsty work. Now let's get this other airlock out of here. Alright, that's the other airlock free. Why can't you come out? Are you stuck in there by that top plate? I think it's stuck in there by that top plate. No more top plate. Yep, that was the problem.
Deposit accepted for processing.
Okay, almost all of this goes to the furnace. We've only got like two more connections to cut here.
Salvage goal achieved. Rewards allocated.
Alright, we're just gonna go ahead and that goes in there. So does that.
Processing object. Applying credits to account.
Alright, now this chunk here has gotta go in the furnace. It's gonna be easier just to cut that. Alright, bye-bye. Go bye-bye faster. Tired of looking at you. Alright, now we want to get
Account credit applied.
the fuel out. Preferably without blowing it up. Those two. gets both of these unhooked. Pull it out a little bit, then throw it down. Okay, now we gotta get the bottom ones.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited. Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Alright, get that one in there. That's all of the engines now.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Okay, now we gotta do the more sketchy one. God damn it. I hate that one. Because that connection always fucks up. Well, at least I was far enough back to not be dead.
Material deposited.
Damn. Alright, that's savable.
Processing
That's
valuable
savable.
objects. Credits awarded.
That's savable. That is not.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited. Material accepted.
Alright, so yeah, that is not what I wanted to happen, obviously. Hence why I said I hate trying to fuck with that.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
That was expensive.
Valuable object accepted for processing.
Alright, well. Fuel tank's gone. I guess.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Not the way it was supposed to be, but it's gone. Ah, I cut into the metal that time. Alright, well, let's just salvage what we can here. Not like we got past our 0.7 up there on the top. If we did enough damage to be below that, then I'll be a little aggravated. But for now, this is still perfectly manageable.
Object processed. Transferring credit. Salvage registered. Transferring credit. Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Alright. Let's see here. I'm thinking. Thanks, damn it. Thanks. That's gonna take too long to empty like that. We need to cut some stuff here. Let's not cut that one yet. Rip off the oxygen regulator, wall terminal,
Account credited.
fucking light, airlock console. That is a big one.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Okay.
Processor deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
Get rid of that for me.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit. Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Perfect. Take that one in there.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited. Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
We got that one done now. Means it is time to come in here and gut it like a fish. We want these disconnected here. Both of those. I need to go ahead and cut all these free. Actually, I could have left that on there. Whatever. Okay, got that cut off now. Here's the next one. let me out here. Alright, that can go into there. We got ourselves up right here, so it's a little less confusing for everybody.
Credits awarded.
Myself included in that, everybody. Ooh, I left an airlock on. Damn.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
I can go into there.
Processing valuable deposit. Credits
I can
transferred.
go down there.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Go, we'll get that one put in.
Processor deposit accepted. Credits awarded. Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit. Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
I just need you to quit fucking spinning.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
You go over there, and you go in there. Take 2. Take 3. That's a much better speed. Hell, there's some wire in there still. Well, no time like the present. Get back out before we get drug into the processor and die. I would like to avoid that if all possible. If at all possible.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
Nope, not trying to get to the ladder. Actually, that ladder is going to be in the way. It's going to have to come out.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits. Valuable object processed. Credits deposited. Salvage secured. Credits deposited. Salvage goal cleared. Rewards allocated. Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
I got a lot of doors on this one. These are a lot of doors, panels, and yada yada yoo-ha.
Credits transferred.
Nope, still got an oxygen regulator to grab.
Deposit registered. Account credit.
yep, another power cell.
Salvage deposit secured.
I was wondering why all the lights were on after I pulled that. There's 2 on here, that's why. Thought you got away, you stupid light. The cube. Bye, cube. Let's see, what do we still have in this? Give me that. That can come out. That can come out.
Applying credit.
That can come out, and then this can go nice and far into the bay. Looks like it needs a help. A little bit of helping hand. Give it 2 of them. Ah, do it. Okay, so how does one get into here? Oh, look at that. I missed a armor panel here. Well, we can't have that.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits. Valuable object accepted for processing.
Destroy a giant chunk of aluminum. Let's see if there's a way in here to separate stuff. There is. You gotta go through this. Alright, let me in. Ooh, use it. Alright, we'll have to get those cut. I didn't know there was a fuse box in here.
Warning. Fuel levels are low.
Oh, I did not. Well, shit. I wasn't paying attention that that was cut throughable.
Processing valuable objects. Credit awarded.
Okay, so that's not gonna work. The wall is all cut throughable. We don't want to do that. Coolant tanks, big ones. We don't want to tag those with the laser either.
Credit applied.
Alright, go ahead. Let's drop that into
Salvage
there.
deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
Whoa! Try and take me with it. It's gonna crush me. Alright, let's get this out of here. I don't want it floating around. Yeah, they should both get in there eventually. Okay, let's find and pop all of these fuses
Object accepted for processing.
so
Credit
I don't
deposited.
kill myself.
Salvage goal obtained. Additional rewards assigned.
There's a fuse.
Processing valuable deposit. Credits transferred.
Where is the next fuse box? Over here. One more here. Okay, fuses are out, which means we can now pull the big one.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Warning. Fuel levels are critical.
No, they're
Return
not.
to the master jack to purchase supplies.
Salvage
Okay, they might
deposit
be.
confirmed. Applying credit.
Welcome to
Alright,
Vintage Night.
thrusters.
Have a nice day.
I always try to get out with escape, but it doesn't work. Thought you would be free now. Oh yeah, you should be free. Try pulling up. Keep going, keep going, keep going, a little bit further. Need to get it completely unsheathed. Get this power generator out of here. It's worth a pretty penny.
Credits awarded. Salvage secured. Applying credit.
salvage rewards are now maximized. So everything else now is just icing on the cake.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
There is something I've got to cut off at here, though. On the underside? Yes. Big air filter.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Now we can easily pull out the rest of this stuff.
Deposit accepted for processing. Salvage registered. Transferring credit.
Alright, anything else I want to grab out of here? Yep. Yes, there is. Losing my voice a little bit.
Credit applied. Salvage secured. Account credit applied. Valuable object
Great.
processed. Credit deposited. Salvage deposited.
There
Applying
can't be
credit
much
to
left,
account.
there's a lot left in here. Ooh, that was a little rough. Almost knocked myself clean out.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credit transferred. Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
I'm not worried about that ladder. That ladder's going into the furnace. It's not worth even as much as this light.
Salvage registered. Transferring credit.
Yeah.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
I'll wing that one off the side pretty hard.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Alright, this is the last thing I care about. Wait, nope, I lied.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
Alright. This needs to go into here.
Tether supplies are low. Caution. Tethers depleted.
Welcome to Metatron 9000.
Whoops, that's thruster field.
Have a nice day.
Damn, I always try to hit escape. Go into the right furnace. Come on, you know you want to go into there. Come on.
Raw material accepted.
Good. Still getting money, give it a second. It took us 58 minutes and 55 seconds. They're not putting much of a dent in that $1 trillion debt, though. We've worked off just shy of 200 million in our $1 trillion debt so far.
Hello, Shipbreaker.
Ooh, transmission.
You have one
Hey, are you all around? Seriously, what is with this guy? I honestly can't tell if he's a sociopath or just incompetent.
He's like extremely intimidating.
Should we reach out for some support?
What kind of support you thinking? Like technical support?
No, Ty, the union.
I get why you think you want that, kid. But you don't. Trust me.
You're talking about bringing the union stuff here? Let me handle it, folks. Please.
Weaver, no disrespect. But this is becoming bigger than just our crew. The union might help us report this as an official complaint. Maybe mediate a discussion.
Wait. I'm gonna take care of y'all. Same as always have, okay? Just go on and get them 40 wings, alright? I'll take care.
He's really making it hard on my boy Weaver here. I don't like that. Weaver's been nothing but kind to me.
Good morning, Shipbreaker. Your theta wave levels are high. Please administer 2 caffeine pods before starting your shift.
Fair enough. Ah, there's my daily interest. That just makes it go up again. Salvage. Ooh, 28 million plus from 1 unique javelin. Okay, that was a unique javelin. We need to look at our fancy stickers first. I'll put that one right there. Then we actually have to fix... No, I guess it's all 68%. It can go a little bit longer. Heathers. Another amount would be nice. Yeah. I'm getting tired of going and getting fuel too, so we're gonna upgrade that as much as we can. We'll get durability drain and upgrade the amount because they are incredibly expensive. Nah, I don't need any suit upgrades. I like living life on the edge. And for this thing, I really don't want any more range on it, because then I'm going to start cutting things I don't mean to cut. I'm going to have to run to the bathroom here in a minute, though. That I'm pretty damn sure of. Damn! That increased it to 8,000 newtons with my improved force. That's a lot of push. Right now, tethered lifetime could be the 2 minutes. I really need tethers to last that long, though? They usually get there pretty quick. I don't think so. I think we're going to save the rest of my points. Alright, but I do have to run to the bathroom quick. I'll be right back. Alright. I'm getting sat back down here. Oh. I want a cigarette. Remember, do as I say, not as I do. I don't encourage smoking. Y'all shouldn't do it. Oh yeah, I should check Shippy. Oh, I have no circuits. Another ship that we just did. This is just another shit that we just did. I don't see a good reason to do it. Guess let's mix things up here. We could do one of these ships I haven't done in a while. Or we could do a ship that I haven't done. Yeah, here you go. Research ship. We've never done one. Not exactly great on experience, but...
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
I gotta figure out how to get these out.
Applying credit.
Hey, Cutter. Want to see something special? Take a look at that railgate.
Credit applied.
Ooh.
Whew, what a beauty. You know, no matter how many times I see that old railgate fire, it never ceases to amaze me. Could be you on there one day.
Cool. Alright, this place pressurized. The cockpit is. Only the cockpit. Alright, well that is a slight problem because there's no way to unpressurize that safely. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna cut a hole in right here. And I'm gonna back away. Yeah, the atmosphere regulator broke. Kind of figured it would, but I can't get in there to shut it off. Okay, I need to get this big fucker out of the way. After I just upgrade all this again.
Valuable
And now it was a lot stronger.
Credits awarded.
Yes, I did. I did forget. Alright. You go in there. You go in there.
Object accepted for
And you
processing.
go in there.
Credits deposited.
Yeah, the drive. That's cool. Grab that busted atmo regulator.
Raw material deposited.
From a
Transferring
tier
credits.
1 reactor. I just want to do a ship that we
Salvage
haven't
deposit
seen
accepted.
before, and
Credits
I don't want to do
transferred.
quasar thrusters yet. I just don't want to do quasar thrusters at all. I hate them.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
I know this research ship's based on the macro holo, and we haven't done one of those in a long time, so
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
or not macro, mackerel. I mean,
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded. Salvage secured. Applying credit.
smoke's going right into my eye.
Salvage
You
secured.
bastard.
Account credit applied.
That also means I had my helmet tilted in a weird way again. Can't help it. This kind of game, you just sometimes twist and tilt with it.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
I want this door open. And I want that door open.
Processing object. Applying credits to account.
Thought you were gonna fucking smack me, didn't you? Clever bastard. Use. What did I need? I needed a circuit board. Huh? Communications array. Is that what I just heard? There's a dampener. Alright, need to chop off the right side. Cut all these. Wait. That's how I get these out. Got it. Whoops. That pushes a lot better.
Applying credit to account.
Ooh, I got threw that right into the fucking furnace.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
I don't know why, I just wanted to burn, I guess. Alright, how much is this shit worth? Well, them cables are worth a good amount when you add it all up.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
There are a lot of batteries on this thing.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied. Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
Just, you go that way.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited. Valuable objects processed. Credits awarded. Material accepted. Credits assigned. Salvage secured. Credits
Alright.
deposited.
It wants us to cut this out.
Salvage
Why
deposit
won't
registered.
you come out?
Account credited.
Alright, well, that flung a bunch of stuff.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
Where'd the other one go?
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
Nah, I don't want to do that. That'll make a mess.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Get that out of here.
Transferring credits. Salvage registered. Transferring credits. Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded. Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
I should probably get the reactor out of here too. In all honesty.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit. Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Bye.
Salvage deposit
That
accepted.
reactor in there
Credits
real quick.
transferred.
Forgot wires.
Raw material deposited. Processing object. Applying credits to account. Salvage secured. Credits deposited. Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Perfect.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded. Salvage secured. Account credit applied. Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
Oh, I destroyed that one. I destroyed that one too.
Deposit accepted. Valuable object accepted for processing.
Alright, getting turned around again. Where am I? Let's get these other two pieces cut off here.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
There is a lot of computers on here.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
Guess it was a research ship though.
Processing object. Applying credits to account. Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
Alright, so I forgot a whatchamacallit here, still don't know what it's called, can't think of it. Yep,
Salvage deposited.
I'm
Applying
good at
credit
stuff
to
and
account.
things.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited. Salvage goal reached. Rewards assigned.
Get that bottle in there. Take that too. There's still power on this, so I should be able to do this.
Credits awarded.
Go. Thruster is now released, so I'll be able to get it out. It'll be easier to take it out over here. Now there's no more power on the ship.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits. Valuable object accepted for processing. Salvage secured. Applying credit. Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
That is not what I meant to do. For either one of those, got it.
All salvage goals complete. All rewards allocated. Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
I don't know what that's used for, so it's going in the furnace. How did a computer terminal get over here?
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
What's this? No shit. No shit.
Warning. Workbay limits are out of bounds. Please turn back.
Fuck. Damn it, I needed that piston. Alright, well, shit. Yep, there goes the piston. Could have gotten the range upgrade on my grapple. Oh well.
New certification level attained.
Hello, Shipbreaker. You have one incoming.
Rook, what's cracking? You hitting your salvage quotas and actualizing your potential? I know I'm snarky about the corporate stuff. Can't help it, really. I think I'm missing the gene that makes folks just accept things when they could be better. I know the fight isn't for everyone, but I grew up with it. I spent more time shaking off station security than playing with friends. Maybe it's naive to think the world should be better, but I don't mind. I'd rather be hopeful than jaded. Oh, Weaver's buzzing me. Catch you later, Rook. Lou out.
That can't be good. We were trying to get a hold of her.
Good morning, Shipbreaker. Lynx mandates a maximum of 8 hours of sleep. Any extra sleep time will be docked from the next pay cycle.
Radiation, huh? Congratulations, you've been authorized by your administrator to work with irradiated objects. Modern spacecraft are outfitted with valuable radiation filters to absorb cosmic radiation. Filters can be found in contaminated units throughout a ship. Use the following retrieval process. 1. Carefully remove contaminant units. Access panel. 2. Carefully cut the frame holding the radiation filter. 3. Carefully maneuver the filter to a barge. Warning: radiation filters are fragile and will emit dangerous radioactive particulate if damaged or jostled. Particulate will cause damage to electrons as well as human tissue and organs. It is advised to limit exposure. Radioactive particulate will slowly expand and will take a considerable amount of time to disperse naturally. Exposure to heat or flame will create a dangerous reaction with the particulate. However, coolant can be used to disperse the particulate completely. New ship, Gecko Space Station Hopper. Purpose-built for railway travel, this is the largest people transport in operation today. Powered by Class 2 reactor, this module also features environmental control unit and Class 2 thrusters. We are currently restructuring our marketing team. Meanwhile, let me just say that while the reviews of this model were indeed paid for by us, they were still very accurate. No, I bet they weren't.
Rise and shine, 52. Let's have a chat.
Hal, we agreed we wouldn't change anyone's workload without talking.
Did we? Oh, I think you might have suggested it at one point. But here's the thing. I'm looking at the reports, and this crew just still isn't quite hitting the targets.
What are the targets?
Well, they're higher than this. So, we need to bump everyone up a level again.
Wait, we just did that. We just raised them.
Look, this team is good. You need to give good salvage to a good team. And for you, 52, that means you'll be moving on to, let's see here.
Radiation.
That's right, nothing major. You're getting lots of it out there in space already. Let's go, team.
Cutter, radiation filters are no joke. Try your damnedest not to hit them hard, or they'll kick up a cloud of radiated particulate. Nasty stuff. Reacts badly to fire. I'll be here if you need me. Weaver out.
Even Weaver's starting to get tired of this fucking Hal guy. Oh, we got a data miner. Ooh, 2, 3. 3. Alright, first, data viewer. Class report. Hi, Mommy. Teacher says I should send my report to you too. Because she said it was good, so here it is. Earth, my home. Earth, my home is nice. It is where me and Daddy and Ricky and Buster, our dog, live. Hey, my old dog's name was Buster. Mommy used to live here too, but now she is in space helping people live on other planets. Mommy said she was going to come home for my birthday, but something happened and she didn't come home. One day, when it was windy, the sky turned blue for a bit, like they said it used to all the time. That was nice. I hope I get to live where the sky is blue all the time. Hope Mommy comes home to live with us there too. The end. Christina, she's 6. Hiring storm watcher guides now. Hello, we hope this message finds you well. Our analytics have determined that you may be interested in a new occupation. Great. In addition to great pay and benefits, employment in our Stormwatcher tourism program is equal parts exciting and satisfying. Exciting because the hurricanes over the Atlantic Ocean continue to get bigger and less predictable. Satisfying because while you are sharing the power of Mother Nature with our guests, you are collecting data that may someday help us tame her. We are 17 on Eco Family Adventures top ecological vacations, and our stormwatching tours continue to sell out months in advance. In addition to a generous base salary, it is not uncommon for our best guides to double, sometimes triple, their salaries with tips from our lovely customers during peak season. If you are interested, please apply via SATCOM, attach your full medical, and send the vial of your blood, drawn and witnessed by a notary of the Republic of the SAT link below. No, of the Republic to the SAT link below. We hope to hear from you soon. Troy Noble, recruiting world-class ecological tours and vacations, Earth and Earth Village. Eat the Rich text. For centuries, the elite have climbed our backs, stood upon our shoulders, and breathed the fresh air of the good life. Instead of lifting us up with them, they continue to kick us down instead of inviting us to the table to fill our bellies. Also, we are left to fight amongst ourselves like rats for the crumbs that fall to the ground. Not anymore. Without us, they are nothing. Do not forget that. It is time that we get that. It is time that we get what we deserve. Our numbers are growing on Earth, but also above. We are rising in the shadows for now, but soon we will see the light. You'll see the light. You will see the light. Tables will be turned, and those that deserve will have. Oh, we will have. But, or, no, there is no but. Be patient, be vigilant. Our time is coming soon. Should have put my glasses on. That was hard to fucking read. All these messages that I've got to, that I need to read at some point. Alright, we know reactors, so we can get rid of that. We can get rid of that. And negotiations, the Aviation Safety Commission has given us the go-ahead on Link's brand explosives. These cars are keen to work on this. And now acquired them. Let's try. Yeah, I already did that. I know scanner. I got that too. So these three I can read at some point. Alright, we got another level. And we got some more stickers. Still haven't had a ghost ship. At least 10 million from mackerel. $28 million for a javelin. 30 million for this thing. Alright. What time is it here? How long have I been going for? Ship will take an hour, so that'll put me. But I did start early today, so I should have time. We'll probably do this ship. Just gonna look around quick. We'll do this ship. I was wondering why those weren't turning on. Alright, so we need to go and figure out how to depressurize
Airlock
this ship.
depressurizing. Airlock pressurizing.
Okay, that's a different kind of airlock. This doesn't. Where would I find these stuff to depressurize? Repair kit I'll grab. There's an atmosphere regulator on this door here. Right now all this stuff is airtight though. Is there an atmosphere regulator out here somewhere? A thermal spreader. I don't know what that is. Class 2 engines. I've never had that either. Okay, so there's fuses too. Or a power generator. How am I going to decompress all this safely at that? Alright, let's first let's close this door, how about? There's gotta be a oxygen regulator somewhere in here. I just have to not be finding. It's the central room. There's gotta be one.
Air pressure level decreasing.
Now all the thruster area is not pressurized.
Air pressure level increasing.
I need stuff in there to depressurize too.
Air pressure level decreasing.
No, it closes that door. That's what I was afraid it would do. Alright, so I'm gonna have to depressurize that room manually. Hey, there's that circuit we needed. What, cassette tape?
Airlock depressurizing.
Didn't even see this door. Is there anything else I can cut from the outside that could possibly depressurize this? No. So my option is put a nick in this one. There's still very much stuff. Alright. Well, it's depressurized either way. That's what matters. So now I can go back into here and get into the reactor room again. And get the cutting. I need to be able to get this reactor out quickly. Oh, I'm gonna have to cut a hole or something. Oh, this is a tight reactor to get out. I am thinking. For now, let's just try and get a hole going. See what we can do from there. Oh, we got movement. Alright, so I found the thing I needed to hit. Now I'm just using the thrusters on my pack to back it up. Oh, well, damn, went the wrong way with it. Okay, let's get some of these thrusters in here.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred. Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited. Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit. Salvage secured.
That
Account
ship's
credit
passing
applied.
close. Okay, we're not strong enough to even move that. Means I'll do it the old-fashioned way. Pushing something else with it. Okay, you're getting too close to somewhere I don't want you to be. Quit trying to go into the fucking furnace.
Deposit accepted for processing.
I can see a reason why I would want tethers to last longer now.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Yeah, it's going in. Alright. That was a pain in the ass.
Object processed. Transferring credits.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
Salvage goal achieved.
It's a lot of ammo carbon, though. Damn. Oh, I left the light on.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit. Salvage secured. Account credit applied. Salvage deposit registered. Account
Alright, we're
credited.
gonna have to drag this up to like here again. Just avoid the furnace and go into the processor. All I'm worried about. I hate these middle sections. Because now it's fighting trying to go into the furnace instead of the processor.
Valuable object accepted for processing.
It'll get drug in there though, it's too far in to not go. Okay, let's... try and get some of this going here. Now I'm gonna have time to do it, but I am gonna have to go up and out to go down.
Processor deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
I will have the time to do it still. Gotta be careful not to hit the reactor with these I'm pulling out. But yeah, the next goal is to get the reactor out. It's just gonna be a little messier than what I would prefer. We've kind of come up with a blank here on how to do it any other way. There's so much piping and shit in the way.
Credit applied. Salvage deposit secured. Credits
What
awarded.
is this? A thermal spreader. Okay.
Salvage deposited.
What was the point of
Applying
that?
credit to account.
I think I will take one of these thruster fuels. I'll take them both, actually.
Material deposited. Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
I wanted to get the light off of that. And I did. Cool.
Salvage secured. Applying credits.
I don't want to break that. That's a bad idea, I think.
Credits.
Is it? Is it a bad idea? Worst case scenario, I guess this makes the reactor go. Reactor is still stable. Okay, that gets all of these fucking pipes out of the way then. These heavy ass pipes.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited. Salvage goal reached. Rewards assigned.
Okay, now we've got a air vent to get out of here, but we'll get it out in a second. Let's get the rest of this ship cut off first. I need the casing off of this ship so I can get get to everything inside. Well, that's not what I wanted to do. this out of here.
Material accepted.
Okay, that's still attached. Why is that still attached? It's got a big L joint. We'll take off as much of it as we can and send the rest into the processor.
Processing valuable objects. Credits awarded. Material accepted. Credits transferred.
What is this? Piece of hull. Yeah, it would not be a good idea to use the laser there. Come on.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits
Okay, we're gonna send this straight in there. Along with that. You get in there.
Deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
Ah, that's right, I said get in there.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
This seems like it's still in there pretty well. No, I think it's just wedged. I don't think it's on there well at all. It's just wedged. I will unwedge it with my face muscles. Alright, let's try and pull it that way. Let's try and pull it that way harder. I'm not worried about that little bit of glass. A little bit more. Need to get that in there. Alright, that should hopefully be enough to get that in there. Hopefully. Can I move this one? I can move that one. I just can't move that one. If I can move this one, then I can move that one.
Credits transferred. Processor deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
Perfect. Perfect.
Object processed. Transferring credits. Salvage goal met. Rewards will be paid.
There's stuff on the other side preventing me from moving this the way I want. It was those. All of my equipment's getting pretty bad, yeah.
Material accepted. Credits assigned. Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
I might as well empty out anything we can see.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account. Salvage accepted. Credit applied. Salvage secured. Account credit applied. Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
Alright, that room is empty. Now what about this big ass corridor? No, 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 no. Well, fuck you then. It was cheap anyways.
Salvage.
All these lights are worth more than what that was.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded. Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Just about there.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied. Salvage accepted.
Ooh, that could have been bad. I can't tell you how many times I've, back when I played this on Xbox, I didn't get very far. I'm much further in the game now. But I would always, I'll be working on mackerels, pulling out the lockers, because they're in there like this, a tight tunnel, and I pull them back out. I would just kill myself by pulling them too hard, and, they would destroy the helmet. And I could never make it to the kiosk fast enough.
Nice find, Russ. Can't wait to see you get that old beauty up and running.
I still gotta get all these panels into there.
Deposit accepted for processing. Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Got those in.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Alright, now we got this thing that I was looking at earlier to do.
Salvage goal cleared. Rewards allocated.
Okay, while I'm here, go ahead and grab that. These lights. Alright, now let's get the roof off. And I'll have all the outer panels off.
Raw material accepted. Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Alright.
Processing valuable deposit. Credits transferred. object processed. Credits
There we go, that can go in there, and I ain't fucking with the ladders because they're cheap.
salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Okay, now we're over here.
Processing valuable object. Credits awarded.
Alrighty then.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
I'm just curious, does this move? It is not moving right now? Alright. What about now?
Accepted. Credits awarded.
No. It's still too heavy. Kinda figured it would be. It shouldn't be too heavy now. Unless I gotta break all of these to move it.
Processing object. Applying credits to account.
Caution. Tether supply depleted.
Of course they're depleted right when I need one. That's what I get for not watching.
Object accepted for processing. Credits
Yeah, oh
deposited.
shit.
Welcome to Vendatron 9000. Have a nice
Every
day.
time I do that. Alright, that's those two in.
Valuable object accepted for processing.
Okay, we've got
Salvage
another room to
deposited.
cut open right
Applying
here.
credit to account. Deposit accepted for processing.
Alright, there's stuff blocking it.
Salvage goal obtained. Additional rewards assigned.
a center area opened. So I can get stuff out of there now.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited. Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account. Salvage secured. Applying credit. Salvage registered. Transferring
Alright,
credit.
I still need power on the ship for the ECU, I think. Do I? Maybe not. Alright, got that in there.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
ECU is in this room. Let's get this reactor out of here. Alright, come on.
Reactor meltdown triggered. Action urgently required. Salvage goal achieved. Rewards allocated.
Alright. Now we just need to... Now we need to get some stuff out of here. We need to break that. I don't want the whole piece to go, please.
Salvage destroyed. Please revisit your training.
Oh, I guess I should have just let the whole piece go.
Valuable object
I'm gonna
processed.
grab this
Credits
thruster
awarded.
fuel. I left a panel in there. Alright, I don't think I need power for anything else.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
My question is if there's somewhere I can cut open here at the bottom to get an easier way for all this shit to get out. Probably this panel.
Raw material deposited. Salvage deposit registered. Account credited. Salvage goal reached. Rewards assigned.
Cable can stay in there, obviously. No reason to grab it. It's going to the same place as most of this ship.
Applying credit.
May have to cut this ship up though to even get it into a furnace though, now that I think about it.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits
cut a
transferred.
bigger section. So I can get them lockers and stuff out easier. It's not gonna budge till I go back up in here, huh? Well, no. Why aren't you budging now? Run it down the middle again?
Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
Alright, there was something over there. Alright, let's get all these lockers and shit out of here now. All these big ass things are just gonna be a pain in the ass to fit that little one.
Salvage secured. Applying credit. Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
It went in there. Any other foodstuffs? No, I don't think so. What's the big red light? What's that big red light?
Warning. You are approaching
I don't know what
the
that big red light out there is. I'm curious. There's one over there too. Maybe that's just some kind of coding thing. They didn't expect people to look down there. I don't know. That's what I'm gonna go with. Still gotta get that ECU out of here too.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
Storage bins are 78,000 a pop, so I'm trying to get them. I'm glad it missed my legs.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded. Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account. Salvage deposit registered. Account credited. Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
My tool is not liking the heavy use.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred. Salvage secured. Credits deposited. Salvage secured. Applying credit.
We're almost to the 8th goal, and then this whole ship itself should be worth enough in scrap to get to the last one.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited. Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
Nice 120-day stream streak. Congratulations, Judge. Wee indeed.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account. Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded. Salvage goal cleared. Rewards allocated. Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred. Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Everything's getting a little topsy-turvy here. I just straightened myself out because I was starting to get confused.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
Damn, there's still a lot of stuff. We need to get this ECU out. thermal spreader.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
Let's see, we need to cut that wall. That wall. That wall. And that wall.
Salvage destroyed. Please pay attention. Salvage secured. Credits
Alright,
deposited.
there is a light in here. There's a whole bunch of shit in that room. There's a little stuff in this room. Just a control panel and a light, I think. There's not even a light in here. Alright,
Credits
so
applied.
next room that's gonna be a pain in the ass is over there. But first, let's get the control panel out of this one.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Yeah, we're gonna cut our way into there.
Raw material deposited. Salvage registered. Transferring credit. Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
So much in this room.
Applying credit. All salvage goals have been met. Rewards maximized.
I thought my game just fucking crashed. I was about to be so pissed. We're going to cut a hole in that room as well.
Material accepted. Salvage secured. Applying credit. Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
There's a light in here we can grab.
Applying credit to account. Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Okay, now what's this thing it's talking about here? Thermal plate. It's trash anyways. Alright. Kinda heavy still. This ladder gets to go in. Alright, so I'm gonna need a panel to sit here and push this thing with. Because otherwise, it ain't gonna go in that furnace. Come on, go in there. Go on, get. There it goes.
Material deposited.
Pull it. You bastard. Go.
Deposit accepted.
Get in there. Go on, get.
Raw material deposited. Transferring credits.
Where'd that ladder go? Our duty's not done, ladder. Push further.
Material accepted. Credits assigned.
Come on. Get in there. Come on. Go in the furnace. Does. I can see it. I haven't thought about Cowboy Bebop or Big O in years.
Raw material accepted.
No, don't hurt me. You need to get that in there. Oh, is it finally going?
Material accepted.
Oh, I think it's finally taken it. Thank you. That took way too long. Damn, that took too long. 35 million was not worth that much time. I could have done a javelin faster.
Certification level has been achieved. License level increased.
Hello, Shipbreaker. You have one in.
52? It's Hal. Let's talk. You know, in a lot of ways, you and I are the same. Came from Earth, hard worker, doing the real grunt work. You could be wearing my uniform someday, making decisions. That's a precious opportunity, you know. And it's hard. Harder than shipbreaking, to be honest.
No, it's not.
You know, in this position, you gotta make the tough calls. Big picture stuff. You're gonna hurt people. You're gonna make them angry, sad, scared, even cry. But you gotta do it. It's the job. One bad move, and boom! Right back down to where you came from. But yeah, I like you. You're not a troublemaker. Troublemakers spoil everything, if you let them. Keep doing what you're doing. And don't let them spoil you, 52. Stay on the straight and narrow. And I'll be sure to mention you in my final report. See you around, chum.
Wow, that was as phoned in as it possibly could be.
Cutter 9346-52. Your designated sleep period is now over. Have a great day.
New ship, Gecko, a heavy cargo. A top choice for companies that want to transport goods via railgate while keeping them protected from the cargo rustling that plagues ships with exposed cargo. I first of all want to thank former VP of Marketing, Shasta DeLuise, for all their hard work and wish them luck in their future endeavors. Now, to address concerns that this model is designed to fail after a certain amount of use. We want to do what's best for the customer and believe that encouraging them to upgrade to a newer model is in their interests. Yeah, sounds like a modern vehicle. No, I think then we get a drive from there.
Hi, I'm Shippy. Need help with a triple pot 5-pack? Let me know. Nice work. Buy the hut.
I'll have a distributor. One.
Phonotext reading, The Stellar Commission, Part 3.
With all due respect to the Commission's chairfolk, it has been disappointing for many of us average solar citizens to feel like the Stellar Commission hasn't lived up to its promises. After the win in the fight against the AI revolution, many looked to the Commission to provide further protections for human labor across the system. But continuously the Commission seemed outperformed by the more nimble corporations, who were untethered by the bureaucratic process which the Commission seemed ever obsessed to observe and follow. As much as we all understand the appeal of following dry rules and protocol, when it comes to protecting real, human lives, perhaps a more practical approach is in order. With Jupiter Gate established, we find ourselves again in a position of corporate dominance at the forefront of human progress, which threatens once more to be the defining factor in the lives of so many hopeful people. We must not allow this to happen again. We require leadership from the Commission. Leadership which isn't fueled by profit, but rather by human respect and excellence.
Good luck.
And maybe, in the future, the Commission can put more emphasis on the fostering of collaborative, proactive efforts, rather than reactively scrambling in the wake of ruthless corporate juggernauts.
Alright, let's look at these two right here. Unverified. Issue 17 administrators. The deployment of administrators is a worrying development, as are the comments made by company leadership about our efforts. We want our members to know we will not be dissuaded. It's unclear how much authority administrators have. We're getting word that they can change rules, procedures, and work certifications as they see fit, which is a major concern for the safety and rights of shipbreakers. Linux has provided no clarity or transparency with these administrators and where their jurisdiction ends. So far, they have been inconsistent in how they operate. We'll share more information as we get it. Please reach out to us with your experiences and complaints. Stay safe. Issue 18, Administrators Updated. Thank you to our members who shared reports of administrators' activities, giving us a better picture of the situation across stations. As administrators have gone unchecked and without the ability for workers to report misconduct, the union has seen unsafe and unfair working conditions arising at many stations. We are particularly concerned at the sudden loss of contact with some of our members. We're still waiting for more info, but suspect that Linux is wrongfully terminating employment. We want you all to know that we're still here. Unionization is a right. We will continue our fight for your voice. I wonder if Lou is gone now, because we haven't heard from her in a while now. Alright, I have been going for 3 hours, and I got work tomorrow, so I'm gonna go ahead and get the game saved and stuff. But I hope everyone has a good day, a good night, and a good life, and take it easy, y'all.